Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday. The S&P 500 was up 0.8% today, but the big gains really came out of the NASDAQ, which was up 1.3%, and out of the Russell 2000, the small cap index, was actually up 1.6% today. And so it's kind of fascinating to look at like why these things happen. To me, part of being a better investor is to kind of get these relationships, and they're not always that obvious. Today, at least as far as I'm concerned, the NASDAQ and the Russell 2000 did better because we saw some easing in tensions in Russia and Ukraine. That's kind of a strange relationship, but it's sort of this game of mental twister that you end up having to play here, to be a good investor in this particular market. Because as the situation eases in Russia and Ukraine, that brings down the price of oil, because that has a big oil component. If we did have a war there, we could see oil go up. Oil is a big piece of an inflationary puzzle. So when oil comes down, that takes a little bit more pressure off of the possibility of higher inflation. And if you have lower inflation, that means the Federal Reserve might be able to not do as many rate increases. And if you have lower rates, that means that tech stocks and small cap stocks you might find in the Russell 2000 generally do better. So that's the path. I just think it's kind of fascinating to see how these things play out and where things are connected and how this works. And then you can kind of take a look at some of these big pictures and try to see, where you want to be placed. I'm going to be doing a big piece on inflation and how it works, what I see, and some projections for what I see happening for inflation here, in the near term, at least for the rest of this year, and talk about what might happen and then what would be impacted by that. And that sort of forms some of my investment thesis, so to speak, that I work through as far as that goes. So I appreciate that you guys are interested in these things. I think that, again, the more you can learn about this, the better that you'll do as far as that goes too. So look forward to talking to you some more tomorrow, and we'll see what happens then. Thank you very much.